Tonight, if you can't tell from behind me, I'm at the Century 16 movie theater in Aurora, Colorado. And in 2012, 12 people were murdered in this theater right here behind me, and over 70 more were injured. I think Amy wants to watch a movie. So we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna go inside and watch a movie.
Breaking news in Aurora right now, a late night apparently.
You just started hearing pop, pop, pop.
Aurora, Colorado, July 20th, 2012.
Engine 8, Battalion 1 on a shooting, 9 George 2, Century Theaters. Respond on TAC 2. Somebody is still shooting inside theater number 9 per an employee.
On July the 20th of 2012, there were a lot of people coming to the movies. In fact, there were people coming to watch The Dark Knight. That was playing in theater number 9 inside of here. While The Dark Knight was playing, a guy by the name of James Egan entered the theater dressed in all tactical clothing. He set off tear gas in the theater and then opened fire with multiple firearms, an AR-15 and some handguns. And as I said earlier, he killed 12. There were people even shot from different theaters over besides number 9, where bullets were traveling through the walls, traveling through chairs, everywhere. You can see people running for their lives. There were several people that were not shot but injured just trying to get away.
Oh, y'all can't see this, but homeboy got shot, man. What's happening? Oh my God.
It was the worst mass shooting here in Colorado since the 1999 Columbine High School attack. We have come around to the back of the theater now. In those videos, you can see the back of this theater is exactly the same. Nothing has changed at all. I don't know if you remember seeing the videos online where there was blood all over the place from people who were shot trying to get out. The shooting here at the Century 16 Theater prompted movie theaters all around Colorado and even across the country to beef up their security. James Egan actually bought a ticket and entered through the front of the theater. They say he walked out of the theater, rigging the door so he could get back in to his waiting car, which was sitting right here in this very first parking spot by this median. Right here. He suited up, got his weapons. He returned into the theater. They say first a gas canister exploded, and then the fire just started raining out. And of course, the seats are going to be angled up like this. So, I mean, he was perfectly in line to do the most damage. He stayed in there and was shooting for quite a few minutes when the people on the inside said the shooting just stopped. And he turned around, he walked right back out that door. As he was exiting the theater, he dropped his rifle on the ground while he walked to his car. After the shooting took place, James Egan walked out to his car, parked right here behind the theater, which is where he was arrested. Authorities arrested him sitting in his car, just sitting there waiting. He knew it was going to happen. He came and sat right inside of his car, right here, and that's where the police were able to apprehend him. There is news footage where you can see his little white car sitting right here next to this with all his doors and windows and trunks open.
You have to believe that they know something or have some reason to believe that he had some expertise. Of course, now he's been in custody several hours. We don't really know what's going on at this point. Of course, police are holding that very close to the vest.
Amazing. All of it is still exactly the same. You can see it looks like they did repaint the dumpster doors. It should be noted also that he also rigged his apartment with homemade incendiary devices. The local sheriff's department bomb unit went to his apartment the day after this shooting. It was rigged with explosives, and they were able to find them all and remove them from the apartment. He did suffer from mental disorder. In fact, he was a mental patient just not far from here at a mental hospital, which is like right just a couple of blocks down the road. After the trial was all said and done, though, he was still sentenced to 12 life sentences. The reason that James Egan chose this movie theater was because it had doors that locked, and he knew it. He loved coming here to this theater. He knew the doors would lock, and he can maximize the amount of casualties he caused. That's crazy. Believe it or not, this theater reopened to the public only 6 months after the attack. You know, I really hate it. It's really sad, especially for the 12 people who lost their lives here and the 70 others that were injured. Before they reopened, the night before they reopened, they held a special get-together for all the victims of that night, the families of the people who were murdered, and gave them free food and drinks, allowed them free entrance into it. All but a handful of them showed up, and those were ones that were still not, they hadn't finished grieving yet. I guess we are gonna go in, we're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna go see if we can see theater number 9 first, and then we will watch a movie before this night is over with. Wait for this to come out.
What?
Avengers Inc.
They changed it so it's no longer numbered, so you don't have theaters 1 through 9. It was theater 9 that it happened in. Well, they changed it to letters. Just here in the last little bit, they've added these reclining chairs. They used to not be like that. They used to be regular movie seats. James Egan entered from the door down there on the right. He threw the smoke canister in, walked in several feet, and opened fire straight up in this direction. You can probably imagine on that night the frantic people running out of the building. If you come to Aurora, or live by Aurora, and you want to come see which theater it was, it is their XD theater. During the 6 months they were closed, they upgraded it while they were repairing, getting the bullet holes out of it and repainting. They upgraded it to that XD, and that is now, so if you come here and you watch a movie in the XD theater, you are in theater number 9, the theater where it happened at. That mural on the wall right there behind me used to have the giant 16 on it. They repainted, gave it a new color scheme, and like I said, they changed the numbers of the theaters from 1 through 16 to letters, and they mixed a few of them up, hoping to confuse people who were coming to try to get into that theater after it was open, just to see the theater where it happened at, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna go in and watch our movie. I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great day.